when I throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Twerking like Miley.
Hello everybody, welcome to my RWBY Volume 2 reaction. Today we're going to be doing chapters 4, 5, and 6. First off, before we start this, let me just clarify what the fuck just happened. So, in the last episode, they all decided that they're going to go figure out what the White Fang are up to. So, Weiss and RWBY were partnered up. Neptune and Yang were partnered up. And then, I believe Blake and Sun partnered up. We haven't seen the other two, but we watched Weiss and RWBY go towards the CTTS, is what it's called? CTT? CCT? CCT. And they went there, and then they ran into Penny. Well, Penny, who we haven't seen in, like, the whole chapter 1 and 2. And then... So RWBY talks to Penny. Penny says it's not safe to talk there, so they talk in town, and then they come across a showing of what new things are coming to the streets or whatever from the military, and then all of a sudden Penny takes off because she's being chased by these two guys that are cops or military or something. I'm guessing military because of the armor. And then RWBY grabs hold of her and uses RWBY's super speed, and then all of a sudden falls into the middle of the street. Penny pushes RWBY out of the way, stops a fucking truck with her bare hands, and then RWBY tracks Penny down and is like, oh my god, you're my friend, right? You're my friend if I tell you this? And then RWBY's like, yeah, sure, of course I'm my friend. And then Penny reveals her fucking palms, and there's metal. She's a fucking robot. How the fuck did we not know that before? So, long story short, Penny is a robot who is being hunted down by the military. Yeah, I'm guessing she's a weapon of mass destruction or something. I don't know. And that's pretty much right where the last episode left off. Actually, that's exactly where it left off. It went to a fucking black screen after that cliffhanger. Anyway, guys, this is the follow-up to that. This is the episode right, or the chapter right after that. So, RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 4, Painting the Town. There's a ... so I'm guessing there's more after it. Oh, Painting the Town ... Alright. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's get into RWBY Chapter 4, Painting the Town.
There's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with lives to take until they think we're ready.
Yeah, this intro looks amazing. There's definitely a difference compared to last one. So I think that's pretty cool. And Kira fighting them. That's cool.
Penny, I don't understand. Most girls are born, but I was made. I'm the world's first synthetic person capable of generating an aura.
Wow.
I'm not real.
I didn't think about that, yeah.
Of course you are. You think just because you've got nuts and bolts instead of squishy guts makes you any less real than me? I don't, You're taking this extraordinarily well. You're not like those things we saw back there. You've got a heart and a soul. I can feel it. Oh, RWBY, you're the best friend anyone could have. I can see why your father would want to protect such a delicate flower. Oh, he is very sweet. My father's the one that built me. I'm sure you would just love him. Wow. He built you all by himself? Well, almost. He had some help from Mr. Ironwood.
The general?
Wait.
High five,
Is that
RWBY.
why those soldiers were after you? They
Okay,
like
so
to
there were
protect me
soldiers.
too. They don't think you can protect yourself? They're not sure if I'm ready yet. One day, it will be my job to save the world. But I still have a lot left to learn. That's why my father let me come to the Vital Festival. I want to see what it's like in the rest of the world and test myself in the tournament. Penny, what are you talking about? Save the world from what? We're in a time of peace. That's not what Mr. Ironwood said.
Check down here.
Oh god,
You
they're
have
coming.
to hide. Go, Penny,
Run.
go. What are you doing? You don't have to go with
Ha.
them. I can help you. It's okay, Ruby. They're not
Oh,
bad
throwing
people.
her in there.
I just don't want you to get in trouble. Just promise me you won't tell anyone about my secret, okay? I promise.
There she is.
Salutations, officers!
How do you not
Why
hear
were you
that?
running? And what happened to the other girl?
What girl? I've been by myself all day.
You shouldn't cause such a scene. Are you okay?
Just a scratch.
Penny, your father isn't going to be happy about this.
Please, just come with us.
Yes, sir.
They didn't even hear that? Alright. Okay, so Yang is in a really shady part of town.
Come on, my friend's right in here.
And where exactly is here?
Oh god! She's back to kick the shit out of him again.
Hurry, close the door! She's coming!
What are you two idiots doing?
Junior, she's here! She's back! The one with the...
Guess who's back?
Yeah, so could you define friend for me?
Stop! Nobody shoot. Blondie, you're here. Why?
You still owe me a drink.
Whoa, what a woman. Sup?
Whatever.
Ha! Got turned down. Oh shit. Some kitty scratch marks. Probably by Yang.
This is it.
You sure? You know, I'm just gonna take your word for it.
New recruits, keep to the right.
I don't get it. If you believe what you're doing is right, why hide who you are?
The masks are a symbol. Humanity wanted to make monsters out of us, so we chose to don the faces of monsters.
Grim masks. That's kind of dark.
Yeah,
So
that's
was the guy
fucking
who
real
started it.
dark.
Always sunshine and rainbows with you.
Thank you all for coming.
That guy's
For
built.
those of you
Jesus
who are
Christ.
joining us for the first time tonight, allow me to introduce a very special comrade of ours. I can assure you, he is the key to obtaining what we have fought for so long.
Thank you! Thank you! Please, hold your applause.
Who the fuck's in the back?
I'm glad you asked, dearie. Now, I'll be the first to admit, humans are the worst. Case in point. So, I
fuck
understand why
is
you would
that?
love to see us all locked away, or better yet, killed. But
So is he going
before the
somewhere with
claws
this,
come
or...?
out, I'd like to mention the fact that you and I all have a common enemy. The ones in control, the people pulling the strings, the dirty, rotten humans that run our kingdoms. Government, military, even the schools, they're all to blame for your lot in life. And they're all pests that need to be dealt with. Fortunately, I'm the best exterminator around. No offense to any rodents in the room.
She's pretty cute too, whoever the fuck's in the back, from what I could see. Oh, fuck them! Oh, I can't think of these Neapolitan?
How did he get that?
Yeah,
Some of
good
you may
question.
have heard this right here is Atlas's newest line of defense against all the scary things in the world. And thanks to my employer, we've managed to snag a few before they hit the shelves. Now, many of your brothers have already moved down to our new operation in the southeast. If you'd rather stay within the city, that's fine. But if you're truly ready to fight for what you believe in, this is the arsenal I can provide you. Any questions?
We should get out of here.
All new recruits, please come forward.
Well,
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I haven't talked to him. I haven't even seen him since the night you first came in here. He paid up front, I lent him my men, and none of them ever came back.
So where did they go?
Thanks to RWBY.
What kind of stupid question is that? They never came back. Who is this guy?
Don't worry about him. Worry about me if I don't find out what I want.
I already told you everything. Torchwick hired my boys, and I guess he wasn't happy with them. Which is something I can relate to.
Ooh.
Come on, Neptune.
We get everything we need?
Well, we got everything we can. Hopefully the rest of the team is having better luck.
Another rose.
What are we gonna do?
I'm thinking.
He sees us.
He can't see in the dark.
God, the window! Stop him!
That's good that they're escaping and getting out of there. Oh
so you wouldn't have to have... Oh, I don't know.
no. I guess we're gonna see what the fuck that thing does.
Back up!
On it! Everyone, if you can hear me, we need backup!
Who the fuck voices Sun?
Big, really big.
I am not missing this.
That torture guy is in it. But not like... It didn't eat him. He's like controlling it or something.
Where are you guys?
I think that was them.
Yeah, I got it.
So I listened to the Achievement Hunter battle, so I know for a fact that Michael Jones is the one that voiced his son. Classic, man. Michael Jones is fucking funny.
Hold on.
Right. Oh shit.
Neptune, hang on.
He can like clone himself? Oh, they're gone. cut him in half!
Ladybug!
Ladybug. No.
Yay!
Oh.
Don't worry. With each hit, she gets stronger, and she uses that energy to fight back. That's what makes her special. It was just fine. We lived in
Holy shit. Holy shit! She just shattered the fucking thing's arm like it was nothing!
Got this thing clean.
Kill him. Oh shit, the new girl.
Ladies, Ice Queen. Hey. Always a pleasure. Neo, if you would.
Yeah, she's cute. And mysterious too. Teleportation? Yep. Cool.
So I guess you got a new henchman.
Yeah, I guess she really made our plans fall apart.
No. Just no.
What? But you do it.
There's a time and a place for jokes.
Was this not it?
It's because Yang
it
didn't make it. It's because Yang didn't make it.
Trying. Wait, where are Sun and Neptune?
Oh yeah, where are they?
They're probably fine, right? Probably.
I would do that. Probably. They're probably fine. Maybe. Look on the grape soda can. It says people like grapes. Fucking podcasts with Gavin. Free classic Gavin. Alright, this is Volume 2, Chapter 5, Extracurricular. Oh shit. That's 1v3 right now? 1v4, it doesn't seem fair. Oh, he is a really good fighter. 1v4, yeah. Holy shit here. Jesus Christ.
And that's the match.
Ooh, lucky shot.
Well done, Miss Nikos. You should have no problem qualifying for the tournament.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. Now I know that's a tough act to follow, but we have time for one more sparring match. Any volunteers? Ms. Belladonna? You've been rather docile for the past few classes. Why don't you...
I'll do it.
Mercury, is it? Very well. Let's find you an opponent.
Actually, I wanna fight her.
Me?
I'm afraid Miss Nikos has just finished a match. I recommend you choose another partner.
No, it's fine. I'd be happy to oblige.
Ruby's all antsy. Oh shit. Like I said, the choreography in 21 was really good, and so far it's really good in 2 as well. So thank you, Montana.
Hey, your friend's doing pretty good.
Oh, wow. Fake human being.
If she is even I forfeit.
You don't even want to try?
What's the point? You're a world-renowned fighter. We're obviously leagues apart.
In that case, Pira Nikos is the victor of the match again. Next time you may want to think a little harder before choosing an opponent.
I'll be sure to do that.
He's a smug motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out why.
And
Oh
remember,
my
the
God.
dance is this weekend, but you all have your first mission on Monday. I will not accept any excuses.
Learning is so much fun.
Hey, Blake, you, doing okay?
I'm fine.
So I hear there's this dance going on this weekend. Sounds pretty lame, but you and me, I'm thinking, not as lame, huh?
What?
The dance this weekend. You want to go or what?
I don't have time for a stupid dance. I thought you, of all people, would get that.
Look at Sun,
You
so
what?
down.
We want you to go to the dance.
That's ridiculous. Blake, we're worried about you. This investigation is starting to mess with your head.
You can't sleep, you hardly eat, and to be honest, your grades have been suffering.
You think I care about grades? People's lives are at stake. We know, and we're all still trying to figure out what torture
She
this
looks so tired.
Thanks to you and Sun, we know they're operating somewhere outside of Southeast Vale. And the Schnee Company record singled out Vale as the primary target for dust robberies over the last few months.
Don't forget about their missing military tech, too.
But there are still unanswered questions.
Blake, you won't be able to find anything if you can't even keep your eyes open.
All we're asking is that you take it easy for one day.
It will be fun. Yang and I will make sure of it.
Yeah, we're planning the whole event.
Excuse me?
Team Coffee's away mission lasted longer than expected.
So
Team
Weiss and I were asked to
Coffin?
pick up where they left off. And now we can make sure you have the perfect night.
And once it's all over, we'll return to our search, rested and ready. So what do you think?
I think this is a colossal waste of time. I'll be in the library.
Great.
She can't keep going like this.
Oh, he ain't done yet.
Open the door. I promise not to sing.
It's definitely Miles.
I lied. Why, Shani, will you accompany me to the dance on Sunday?
Are you done?
You finished?
Yes?
No. What?
And
She's a
that
bitch.
is why they call you the Ice Queen.
All
Oh.
my life, boys have only
Ah, she
been
fell over.
the perks of my last name. Besides,
Bullshit. He doesn't
I
even give a
already have
shit.
date in mind. Date
Oh.
or no date.
I bet she's gonna take
None of
Neptune.
this will matter if we can't get Blake to go.
So Blake doesn't want to go. Just go without her. Oh. Oh, knocked him on his feet. Or off his feet.
Well done.
God, she's just...
Play's improved immensely.
She's obviously really flirty towards Jean, and Jean's a fucking idiot and doesn't even know.
On to Aura?
I'm actually thinking maybe we just skip Aura tonight. Might go on a jog or something.
See, they make it really sexual with the way that they use it. You want to skip that and go on to Aura?
Must keep trying. I'm sure we'll discover your
Aura?
semblance any day now.
That's not it.
My brain.
It's just... It's dumb.
What is it? John, you know you can tell me.
It's Weiss.
Oh. What about her?
I asked her to the dance and she shot me down. Big surprise, right?
Well, I believe the saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's easy for you to say. You've probably got guys clamoring over each other just to ask you out.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, please. If you don't get a date to the dance, I'll wear a dress.
Every fucking sign is in front of you, you idiot. Take it.
Ah, the invincible girl.
She's smart, but I wouldn't say invincible.
Do tell. Her semblance is polarity, but you'd never know just by watching.
After she made contact with my boots, she was able to move them around however she wanted. But she only made slight adjustments.
Just enough to make it look like she's untouchable. She doesn't broadcast her power, so it puts her opponents at a disadvantage. People assume she's fated for victory, when she's really taken fate into her own hands. Interesting. Add her to the list.
The list.
You should be able to take her no problem.
It's not about overpowering the enemy. It's about taking away what power they have. And we will. In time.
I hate waiting.
Don't worry, Mercury. We have a fun weekend ahead of us.
We are doing Volume 2, Chapter 6. Last episode, or last chapter of this episode. Anyway, guys, let's get directly into it. Things are starting to get really sped up now. Everything's starting to change. I'm definitely noticing a lot of switching the scenes, which means there's a lot of shit going on. We got Pierre over here, Vera and John training. We got the group of bad people over here, and they got their own little thing going on. Remnant all in their own little world. And then you switch over here to the typical RWBY gals, and they're all hanging out, doing their thing. Doing their thing. Anyways, this is Volume 2, Chapter 6, Burning the Candle, guys. Let's get into it.
I need you to pick a tablecloth.
They look the fucking same.
Aren't they both the same?
Yep.
I don't even know why I asked.
Damn, Yang. Fucking strong. Jesus.
So, have you picked out a dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry.
Don't let
She's
Blake
going.
ruin it. Or Blake ruin it.
Twice? I thought we agreed. No doilies. If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know, Blakey?
Obviously.
Blakey.
I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
Guys, trust me. Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
I don't think she will. Fuck is that? Oh, it's a laser pointer. They're poking fun at her being a cat. That's fucking funny. And it really is beginning to piss her off. Like most cats like to chase after it. She's trying to step on it. That's funny.
Hello! What do you... We need to talk.
Yeah!
Jesus. So you just took a shower.
Huh? We need to talk.
Man can't even finish his shower and get dressed. Are you serious?
Ren, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
No, he still hasn't even gotten dressed yet, Jean. He's sitting there covering his man
Which
goods
is
with a
why
towel.
I wanted to get your
And he's
advice
like
on
5 feet from it, but he can't get
girls.
dressed.
Girls? I just don't know how to... Girls. I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know...
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on!
Sean, what is this all about?
Do they all have their own custom headphones with their logo on it?
I'm completely head over heels for
Like
her, and she wanted to
Rose,
give me a
Ruby Rose had hers on her headphones on each
she's
side.
also incredible.
And you can buy them in the Rooster Teeth store.
Smart
And
graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines. Just be honest.
But what...
Jean, you can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
why didn't you tell Jean
You're right.
the truth in Pyrrha?
Thanks, Pyrrha. Good talk, Ren.
Since seeing as you have the hots for him.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Yeah, no shit.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to
Feel
stop,
bad for
you may
Pyrrha,
as well
but
just save your breath.
She
I
won't
don't
tell
want
him,
you to
and
stop.
Jean is
I want you to
not
slow
picking
down.
up on it. So I don't know.
You don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say. Fine. Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale.
Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose, and she was like super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kinda shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything.
They're stepsisters?
But I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow. And that she'd left me with him just after I was born.
Okay, so Crow, that's how Crow's
No
connected to
one
all
had seen her
this.
since.
Why did she leave you?
That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out. I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time.
Your uncle?
My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just—
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torch would walk through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me. I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about. And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
The fuck is that? Is that an emblem for something? Oh, look at Jean with a big ass smirk on his face.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Oh, John. Had his poor little heart broken. Poor guy. Damn.
Oh, you look beautiful!
Hey, it's Ruby!
A serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
I think Ruby looks pretty good.
Stupid, dumb neck trap.
Yeah, no shit. Wow.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
Aw. So she did actually go to the dance. That was awesome. Oh, she's having so much fun. I'm so happy for her.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished.
So, what do we do now? Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now? Stupid lady stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Oh, no. Everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy dancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or a twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever.
Where's Neptune?
Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Wouldn't miss it
Great.
for the world.
Whenever I
Ah, yes. I love this music. See, and I know some of the meanings behind the songs. Like this song is, I believe, supposed to be for Pyrrha and Jean. Anyway. Whoa, that was insane. What the fuck? I wonder what the hell they're up to. The Emerald and Mercury and the tall chick. I think it's Cinder. I really wonder what the fuck they're up to, because they got something planned and it's not good. And the fact she didn't show up at the party is probably not a good sign. As for Blake and all of that going down, I do believe that she is like seriously stressing the shit out of herself, and she doesn't need to be doing that. I'm afraid she's gonna end up dead is what's gonna happen, but I don't know. Too soon to tell. But yeah, it's so far we've learned a lot of new characters. Or I should say have met a lot of new characters in this chapter so far, or this volume so far. In this chapter specifically was just, I think, more of a just trying to get Blake to come to the dance, finally showing up, and then them showing up, and then the end of the episode. But you're the chapter. But this will be the end of the episode for this one, guys. So I'll see you guys back here on the next one, where we'll be doing chapters 7, 8, and 9. See you guys then. Later, guys.